welcome to Sarah's Stamper Retreat. Today I'm sharing this video as part of the Altenew and Kendra's Card Challenge video hop. So what we're going to be doing is creating one of the Kendra's Card Challenge sketches using Altenew products. So I'm going to be using this Craft Your Life project kit, the casual bouquets. And I'm going to be using the stamp set and the die set. There is a coordinating stencil and embossing folder, but I want to colour the images by hand today, so we're going to be doing that. So for today's card, I've chosen to use this sketch 1 from the Kendra's Card Challenge. So I've got a 3-inch square of this paper, and that's from this Altenew alcohol ink backgrounds paper pack. And then I've got a 3¼ inch square from Mirror Gold cardstock. So I'm going to cut each of those from corner to corner. And then I'm going to glue the triangles together. This pack's really nice because you get loads of different colours of these kind of faux alcohol ink backgrounds. I love making alcohol ink backgrounds. But sometimes you just don't have the time to get everything out, so it's nice to have these as well. So then I've got a navy 4¼ by 5½ inch card blank, and so I'm going to glue those on to the card just like this. And you can glue them on like this and just cut off the top and the bottom bits, but I'm going to just kind of move that along because I'd like the side of this to line up with the corners, and then I'll just cut off the excess. So that's these end pieces done. So now we've got this middle part. So we've got a 3½ inch square with a 3¾ inch layer. So I've got my square from navy cardstock and my layer from gold. So I'm going to use a sentiment from the stamp set. I'm going to use Sending a Happy Hello, and I'm going to heat emboss that in gold in this corner here. So then I'm going to take this flower from the Casual Bouquet stamp set. I'm going to stamp that in embossing ink on some white cardstock. And then I'm going to heat emboss that in gold embossing powder as well. So then I'm going to use this Sunshine Valley Garden set to colour the image. And when I colour, I use quite a simple colouring technique. So I'm going to cover the image in the lightest shade first. So in this case it's the pink diamond. So while I'm doing this, let me just talk to you a little bit about Kendra's Card Challenge and the Altenew prize. So Kendra's Card Challenge, if you've not come across it before, is a really fun challenge where you can download a file where Kendra will show you all of the dimensions that you need to cut up 6 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper, and then you also get 15 sketches to turn those pieces into cards. So this card we're using today is obviously the first of those sketches, and that's completely free. I'll pop the link to download them here. And then if you create a set of 15 sketches and enter them in the Facebook group, you also get the opportunity to win one of a whole heap of prizes. And there's loads of prizes in there, and Altenew have kindly donated a $15 gift certificate. Then I'm going to take the next shade, which is the Pinkalicious, and just add in a bit of kind of dimension. And then I'm going to use the darkest shade, which for this one is going to be the Rubelite. And I'm just going to add that along all those kind of like darkest areas. And usually I would leave that like that, but in this case, where that darkest colour is quite a lot darker than the others, then I'm just going to go back in with the Pinkalicious and just kind of blend some of that out of it so it's not quite such a line. And then I'm going to do the exact same with the greens on the leaves. And then because I want it to match back with the navy cardstock that we're going to use, I'm going to add around the flower this Arctic Mountain colour, and that's from this Mystic Garden set. So I'm going to colour around this, and then when we cut it out, then you won't see all those white edges. I really love the Altenew markers. They're my go-to alcohol markers. I love how the bright colours that we've used for the flower and the leaves really pop with the navy. So then I'm going to die cut this using the coordinating die, and I think it was worth that extra little bit of work to get that lovely navy border around it. So then we can put our card together. So I'm going to glue this navy piece onto the gold piece. And then I'm going to add some foam pads behind the flower. So then I can glue this onto my card front in the centre like in the sketch. And then I can add on my flower. And then I'm also going to add on a few of these enamel dots. These are the Altenew Cherry Blossom enamel dots. So then you can see the original sketch, and then you can see the card that we've created with those lovely Altenew products. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please do remember to hop along and get even more inspiration from all the other designers. If you enjoyed today's video, I'd really appreciate you clicking like below. You can also press subscribe if you'd like to see future videos. If you press the bell button and select all, then YouTube will also notify you when I've got a new video available. All of the products that I've used for today's cards are listed in the description below, and there's also a link there to my blog where you can find a pictures playlist if that helps you find what you're looking for. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.